We are going to start our online dictation batch on April 22. If you want to join, then you can direct message me on WhatsApp or Telegram. Get ready for the dictation. 3, 2, 1, start. Forests are an essential part of our ecosystem. Forest is the reason why the earth still sustains life. The modern machine world is a home to global warming and climate changes. The only way to save Earth from these deadly crises is to plant more trees. Talking about trees, forest is undeniably home to trees in abundance. Forest is the home for thousands of species. These species, along with the forest, cover a huge part in our ecosystem. Forest creates a healthy environment for many plants and animals, and that keeps the food chain balanced. Without the existence of forest, temperature of earth will rise and living organisms will be no more. Forest is the nature's assets and it holds a huge amount of land on earth. Fossil remains prove that animals that lived millions of years before were supergiant in their sizes. It is because the land is covered with forest and the oxygen level in the atmosphere was way too high. As organisms started to increase and evolve, the consumption of oxygen increased. Today, with millions of organisms present on Earth, the need for forest is really important. Forest provides a suitable habitat for numerous animals and plants. Oxygen on Earth is produced only by forest. Forest is useful for humans in so many ways. The trees and shrubs are used as medicines and even for industrial purposes. Forests are rich in vegetation and are home to unique fruits. Honey taken from forest is the most desirable one. Moreover, it is the natural medicine for the atmosphere and ozone especially. Without forest, life on Earth is impossible. Improving forest cover in simple terms means to increase the forest lands. It does not mean that we need to create new forest in our locality. There are lot of lands that are no longer fit to plant trees due to soil erosion. We need to focus on such barren land and improve the quality of soil first. When we do that, you can witness nature doing its magic. So many forests were recreated by enhancing just the top soil. Plants and trees grow apparently due to wind, water, and birds. This process is called afforestation, in which we rebuild the land where forest already existed. Forests have a great significance in our ecosystem as they are the habitat of many wildlife animals and birds. Not only this, they are the natural source of many raw materials like gums, paper, bamboos, timber, fuel, rayon, medicinal drugs, etc. All of these resources are required for human needs and industrialization. Despite having great importance in our ecosystem, forests are continuously getting destroyed by humans for their need and industrialization purposes. To meet our daily needs, we are cutting down trees without thinking about the consequences. due to which we are witnessing low air quality and climate change. Another way to increase forest cover is reforestation. This is the practice of converting empty lands into forest by man made processes. It is very important to develop forest on our earth in order to live in a healthy ecosystem. Deforestation literally means wiping out forest lands. This is a huge problem in today's world due to the increasing population and need for land for human activities. Forest lands are being occupied. This will definitely create havoc in the future if it does not stop. The effects of deforestation are as follows. Deforestation leads to the increase in greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. It is very harmful to the living species on Earth as these gases can deplete the ozone layer. Without the ozone, no life on Earth could sustain the harmful rays of the sun. Climate change is another dreadful effect of deforestation. Without trees, the amount of carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere will increase. This will lead to imbalance in the climate, which will result in natural calamities. Soil is the basis of life on Earth. Soil existed on Earth even before water formed. The fundamental source of life is the soil. Without the richness of soil, life on Earth would be impossible. Soil erosion is a disaster due to deforestation. The fertile soil is being depleted due to it, and eventually plants and animals will die. Forests are the natural resources that shield the earth from extinction. It acts as a home to thousands of species and helps in balancing the ecosystem. If we do not take accountability to save forest, life on earth will be wiped out. Forest is an important part of our ecosystem with phenomenal significance. Trees in the forest carry out the divine process of converting carbon dioxide into oxygen. It is impossible for life to sustain without oxygen, so forest is indeed a source of life on earth. We need to conserve and protect the forest in order to live in a healthy environment. Today's generation must be aware of the significance of conserving forests. Forests are the habitat to numerous species. Forests need to be conserved for the goodness of earth. Floods are prevented due to forests, and it absorbs a huge amount of water from rainstorms. Soil is being fertile only because of the existence of forest. Soil erosion is a dreadful effect as it can wipe out life from a region instantly. Conserving forest is very beneficial to humans. It cleans the atmosphere by refining the quality of air. Moreover, forests are responsible for maintaining climate. It also ensures to supply the entire oxygen to all life on Earth. Thus, it is highly significant to conserve forest for the future generations to live on Earth. It is very important to conserve forest for not only humans but for all organisms to live on Earth. Without trees, oxygen cannot be produced. Forests are home for millions of trees and plants that produce oxygen. It acts as a potent to the environment and the atmosphere as well. Forests are the gift of nature. Let us value it and benefit the living species on earth. Stop. Thank you.